Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the Team Nerd Herd podcast, where the words to live by here are: if you want to do it right, collect what you like. But today, for today's segment, FANime Talk, it's if you want to view it right, anime for life. And today we're going to be getting into part 2 of Record of Ragnarok. No Alonso today, you guys. He's up in Vegas right now doing his thing. But you got Steve, my blood brother, Steve. How you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Nothing but FANime talk, like what we normally do, you know?
I
These are
feel
the
you.
times where we're on the phone just chit-chatting about anime and say, yo, did you see that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
I know, I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
No, I was gonna say before we get into this, man, let's go ahead and holler at the herd chat right now. People in
You
the
already
live.
know we're going to holler at the herd chat. Before we holler at the herd chat, let's go ahead and give some shout outs to the team moderators. What's going on to my brother Rudy was right there, right in line, and something Wong. Something White's always about to happen with my brother, man.
Always.
He always supporting all three of my
Right.
brothers, man. D'Anime, etc. Senpai. And then the music, man. The men behind the music, we get DJ Abomination and Plain Clothes D, Darian Body, embodying the beats. And then now we will go ahead and get into this chat, man. We got some people rolling with us. You got something wrong saying first. You got a brother Rudy, always supporting, man. Much love to brother Rudy. They had a little chit chat over here, man. I love it. Oh, I was sitting here backstage just laughing, man. Eric and look at this, bam! Eric the Phoenix rising up from those ashes and spreading them glorious, beautiful wings. Who's this guy?
That's right.
Who's this guy?
You know.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Then we got D'Anime, etc. just represented, and we got our girl Liz. What's going on, Battle Panda? Battle 66 Panda, all up in the mix. What's going on, girl? She's been watching her anime. Yo, comics are great. My brother, comics are great. If you missed the rewind, you caught him on Team Nerd Herd yesterday with them top picks of the week, and we about to get him in here on some manga talk, yo.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Soon enough, baby.
Yeah, man, that's it. All right. We are going down. We got Comic Stash 416. Comic Stash 416. What's going on, my brother? What is going on? HK Wifey 420.
I did see HK coming in.
Shayna, what's going on?
Yep, and we got Jeff Geek Driven. Just saw him pop in the chat. So what's good?
Jeff, if you missed Jeff, man, you got to get up in there too with Jeff. He was there yesterday with us. All right. I have no idea what we're okay. So go ahead and hit it, Eric, while I fix it out over here, man.
All right, you guys. So I just want to do a quick recap. If you're viewing this segment for the first time, just a quick recap about what's going on. Record of Ragnarok. This is a kind of gladiator tournament-based anime, battle anime, and you got gods versus humans, and basically humans are fighting for humanity, and we got the help from some Valkyries that are going to be, basically are fighting with us, and the gods are, basically fed up with of how humanity has been running the earth, and we're a calamity to ourselves. We're destroying the earth ourselves, and we're just bad news waiting to happen. So the gods are like, let's cut these guys off. But the Valkyries are giving us a fighting chance. So we are basically fighting for our lives. And the combatants that are fighting are great warriors from our past. And, that's basically where we're at. So the first round one went to the gods. It was Thor versus Lu Bu. It was a very good battle. Just brutes just kind of going at each other. Even though we actually lost the fight, I believe we actually did win the respect of Thor. So, that counts for something. Unfortunately, it doesn't count for points. So the first to 7 wins basically decides the fate of humanity. We got back issue. Polly, how's it going, brother? Welcome. And so now we got our 2 contestants. So I know I let the cat out of the bag with the ending of the last episode. I couldn't help myself. Just to kind of get your guys' attention. But so we do have Zeus versus Adam, and the show starts out with Zeus actually interrupting the first contestant that was gonna, the second contestant, I'm sorry, that was gonna fight Adam was gonna be Shiva, the Hindu god. And Zeus just comes in and he's just like, sit this one back, because it's This one's going to be my fight. And so there's a little bit of a, kind of tension there, but Shiva just go ahead and says, all right, Zeus, go ahead and take your place. And so it's kind of ironic the way to have these two big figures going head to head, because the crowd, all the gods on their side are calling Zeus the godfather of the cosmos. And for those of you that are well known with Adam, I mean, who at some point hasn't heard about Adam, right? Adam is the first fallen man. He's the one that just kind of brought us to where we're living now. So he's essentially kind of all of our fathers. So it's definitely ironic that you have two fathers, so to speak, fighting up against each other. And the battle starts out pretty comical in the beginning because Zeus just has a very childlike, semi-flamboyant character to himself, and he's kind of like a mixture of Master Roshi, in Netero from Hunter x Hunter, and the leader from Bleach, the old man. He's basically all those guys wrapped into one. And so if Zeus is very kind of scrawny looking, still got muscular, but when he goes into his muscular form, he's boom, pops out like Master Roshi. And he's kind of testing Adam. That's right, the anime. He's testing Adam with a flurry of punches, and Adam is able to block. He's able to dodge these attacks. And there is a conversation at first, like Zeus is asking him, like, you better hope that you have some help, because if it's just you and your bare fist, you're not going to hang. And so where we're getting the assistance from the Valkyries is the Valkyries are basically transforming themselves by a transformation called Volander, and that's when they become a weapon for humanity, because we cannot maim a god or kill a god with any human weapon. So this Valkyrie is the seventh Valkyrie sister. Her goes by the name of Rangaleaf. And when she fuses with Adam, she becomes a knuckle duster. So brass knuckles for Adam. So Adam is our, kind of a bobbing and weaving boxer. So it's definitely going to be a slugfest. And so Zeus wastes no time, and he starts to test Adam's abilities. And it's kind of puzzling at first, because you're wondering how is Adam able to keep up with Zeus's speed and his strength. And it's what sets Adam apart from everybody else, you guys, is just it's something to be said, because as you guys know, Adam is the he's made in the reflection of God. So with that being said, Adam isn't like any other human being. He does have a kind of like special ability, if you will, that allows him to copy any technique just by visually seeing it. So similar to the Sharingan, except it's instantaneous. And this ability is called the divine reflection. So a play on words. We are a reflection of God, divine reflection. So he's able to reflect whatever comes at him, and he's surprising everybody. He's not only is he dodging, but he actually gets he draws the first hit from Zeus. He throws every attack basically that Zeus has thrown at him. His meteor jabs, his divine axe kick. Yes, he's able to give it back to him tenfold. And while Zeus is suffering the hits, Adam is just, he's not taking a hit one at a time. You know what I mean? And so as the battle continues on, Zeus just decides to beef it up a little bit. And so after him kind of undergoing his first muscular transformation, he continues on to do one more, because he's starting to get a little fed up with Adam kind of getting more licks on him. And, he doesn't want to make the gods look bad, right? And so he decides to pull out his ultimate attack. And you guys, just to let you know, like a huge feat of Zeus is that every battle that he's ever gone and had up against, he's never suffered a blow. But there's only one person aside from Adam now that he's actually suffered an attack. What's up, Comic Stash? And that was the battle basically to define to define who is going to run everything. And this was a battle between Zeus and his father. His father's name was Kronos, and so it was a battle for a Titan Maki, I believe it is. And so Zeus suffered a major blow from his father, and this is the actual attack that he's going to be using up against Adam. And he's thinking that Adam's not going to be able to do anything about it, but Adam has an answer, a quick one too. I instantly hits him up with the same attack and actually hits him so hard that Zeus's head just turns like an owl, guys. Boom! Just gets, from what it looks like, he just gets KO'd. He gets dropped. And so, you kind of think that the battle is over, you guys. And so, this gives us a little bit of time to kind of go to the backstory of Adam and just kind of how he kind of came to be. And Steve, I really love how they twist a little bit of the history of Adam, right? Like it's just from what we all know, they just did. I feel like they did a beautiful job. So I'm going to break it down for you, chap.
Yeah, break it down, y'all.
So Adam, obviously, Adam and Eve, they bit the apple and got us kicked out of Eden. And where in this storyline, what they do is we have the serpent, who we're all familiar with. That treacherous bastard is trying to get Eve basically to sin against Adam and, kind of commit adultery, but she's not having it. And now to commit revenge on her, he bites the apple and makes some false accusations to the gods, and she's on trial. And the fact that she's human, the probability of her lying is pretty high. So they're going to kick her out of the garden. And Adam walks in, disrupts everything, and he has every apple that's from the forbidden tree, and he bites every single one, basically spitting in the god's face, saying, like, if my wife is going, so am I. He defeats the serpent, and he's like, let's go, honey, we're out of here.
Yeah, come on, boo.
That's right, you guys. And so that's right. So as we get a little bit of backstory, we kind of come back to the present time, and Zeus is he's not out for the count yet, you guys. He's the godfather of the cosmos for a reason, chat. And so something that is a surprise to everybody is that Zeus has another final transformation, you guys, that is just exactly, Rudy, couple goals, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Yeah, he has this final transformation, you guys, where he goes from his muscular form, and he basically is condensing all of his muscles into one tight, slender being. He still has the muscle that's in there, but he's more sinister, if you will. There's a different look to him, you guys. And this transformation is called Adamus. And I want you guys I know it's going to be a week or so later, but I want you guys to remember that name, because that name, Adamus, is definitely going to be coming in the next episode. And so now what happens is Zeus and Adam are in a slugfest. It's an all-out brawl, you guys. And Adam is using his divine reflection and not really suffering any hits. However, because he's the first man, you know what I mean? He's still man, you guys. Zeus reminded me of Freeze in the final, exactly. Like he just goes to the smaller form, the most powerfulest form, you guys. That's a good catch. Comics are great. And so because Adam is still human and he does have this divine ability, if he's overusing this ability, doesn't give his body a minute to catch up, he's basically fatiguing his nervous system, and he's going into overdrive. He's gonna overheat, you guys. If you guys hit the gym, if you guys are exercise nuts, you guys know, you guys take it to the max like that, you're gonna burn yourself out. And he has a very good reason as to actually why he's doing this, you guys. People were kind of painting him with the picture of that he is basically the one man above all men that hate the gods. And the reason why he's actually fighting is not necessarily because he hates the gods, but and this is for me, you guys, that really gave me the moment of just like, dude, I hope he pulls this one out, you guys, because it just goes to show you just how they're writing this character that we all kind of know, and that the reason why he's fighting is because he's fighting for his children. He's fighting for us, you guys, so he's viewing us as his children. He's like, does a father really need a reason to fight for their kid?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, dude. So if there isn't anything you wouldn't do, right? For those of you that have kids, holler.
For sure,
and so they're slugging it out. And so as he's slugging it out again, like I said, he's overheating himself. And due to that fact is that he actually suffers a little bit of he gets some of Zeus's blood in his eye. And so that little flinch right there is basically enough to kind of keep him off of that constant adrenaline rush. And so he suffers his first hit from Zeus. And let's see, is Adam the dude because he was made in God's image? That's right. Yeah, he is the dude.
Oh, let me hit her with a "you damn right."
Oh yeah, Battle.
Oh yeah, Liz, you already know, girl.
Yep. And so due to that fact, he is taking off his game and he starts getting pummeled, you guys. And because the divine reflection is still going, he actually goes blind from it, you guys. And he's got all of humanity still just kind of cheering him on. And he's now purposefully kind of taking blows just so that he could get Zeus close enough to grab his hair. And then he's into overdrive, and then he just continues on. So everybody is just kind of behind this. You have some comments from, the God side, from the humanity side, just to kind of tell you how big these two individuals are, even though they're taking licks. You have Ares and Hermes commenting that, about Zeus's transformation, and that Ares, the god of war, you guys, the god of war, is actually a little fearful of Adam's ability, the fact that he's just taking on his dad. And he's saying, so he's so impressed that he's saying that even if he had trained for 1,000 years, he would not be able. Has the glow. That's right. Show enough, Rudy. He's saying that if he trained for 1,000 years, he still wouldn't be able to defeat Adam. So again, just to show you how badass Adam is. And on Zeus's side, for the gods, we have the Valkyrie just kind of sweating. We have Brunhilde. She's our lead Valkyrie. She's saying, Adam is just taking it to the max too much in this. And I had no idea that Zeus had this final transformation. So that was like his major ace up in the hole, Let's see. Adam goes all out to make sure he eventually, that's right, gets the respect of the gods, and which he does, man. And I would say both of our two human fighters, Lubu and Adam, are definitely repping us hard, and they're doing us justice, And so the battle just kind of continues on until it finally, you guys, things are starting to slow down, and we have both fighters just kind of like with their knuckles up against each other's face. And, the announcer kind of just doesn't know what to make of it. You have Zeus, who's also showing some fatigue to himself. And, the announcer kind of really doesn't know what to make of it at first. But Zeus says, you're going to call it because he's, even though Zeus is now kind of fatigued and on the ground, he's like, it's not me who's the loser here. And you look at Adam, and Adam is dead on his feet, you guys. He just continued throwing punches and punches. And it just, let's see, I can't wait to get to this chapter. Yes. Let's see. It feels like this is a good comparison to how, yes, we humans, it's that, yeah, Battle Panda, I agree. That's the truth. It shows what humans are capable of, even through a very animated feature. You have people that are out there today, doing miraculous things, with their bodies and, with their hearts. So, yeah, this is definitely a testament to what, humanity is capable of. Right.
Oh, yeah,
and so the battle closes. I feel like something that stood out to me, especially towards the tail end, Steve, I don't know if you feel the same way, and that towards the end, even though Adam was blind, he was still, there's a little segment where an infant is crying in the crowds, and he, out of everything, all the chaos that's kind of going around, all the licks and beatings he's getting, that's the thing that he actually hears, and that's what really does push him to continue on this fight for us, because he's saying, like, I hear you, don't cry anymore. Your father's listening. Your father's here. So did you feel the same way about that?
Oh yeah, man. Like for sure, dude. Because I think, I mean, it was just a great play on the whole situation. He has his kids. He has Eve there in the stands. They're rooting him on. But like the humans, man, taking it to the limit. Us showing them that we got a fighting chance, man. And
That's
to see Adam just like there, dude, just going squared up. You see Zeus fall first, and that's where the announcer's like, I don't know what to make of it, because Zeus is already whittling down back to his old former, pervy self.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's gonna go to Master Roshi status.
Yeah, he continues on to that.
Yeah, but you see, the best part about this is that Adam's still standing, right? He's still standing. He's hovering over, and it's like a sculpture. In man's essence, right? He is the son of man, son of God, right? And he just looks like a beautiful sculpture, man. But he took it to the limit, man. He went toes up, head to head with Zeus, man, standing. So for me, that specific point and that specific scene, was amazing to see. Shout out to Chef R.D. Harris. What's cracking, brother?
Chef? How you doing, man? I'm glad I wasn't the only one that felt that, and for those of you that are in the chat that have yet to watch it, when you guys do, please let us know in the comments down below if you felt that fight for man, with our boy Adam taking it to the max, and something else that I was actually curious about, I don't think I asked in the chat, Steve, also, if you guys had a Valkyrie to, you're fighting for the gods, and you got a Valkyrie that is going to, give you a divine treasure, that Volundir, what would your guys' weapon be? What are you guys choosing? Steve, this is a question for you, man. I want to know, what would you choose to fight for the gods? If you're in that arena, what are you getting?
Oh, man, I'm going probably with Tontos, dude. Something small, like you could, as soon as you get into close grips, man. Because like a broadsword, man. Broadsword's heavy to swing. You got to use those two hands, but you got these little Tontos, man. Now you're talking. Maybe edge them up with some knuckle dusters and some like little fangs at the end. In case I want to back fist the heck out of a god, I can let it be known.
Oh, damn! So you're getting a little greedy with the
Hey, man. I mean, I
don't know if there's any Valkyries that could do two things.
I mean, we're gonna have to talk to them. We're gonna have to talk to him, because if I'm gonna have to go out swinging, man, I want to go with weapons equipped.
I feel you.
I might have to stretch a little bit, maybe throw a taekwondo kick, but your boy knows,
Oh yeah, no, I get you. Yeah, dude. I think definitely some sort of blunt weapon, that you can kind of wield, with one hand. Let's see. Each fighter Brunhilde has chosen is a warrior. It's to the extreme in one way or another. Yeah. 100%. I mean, this is all. Yeah, there's a reason why, Brunhilde is our lead girl, you know what I mean? Because she's very, she's got a strategy to, every fighter, every human that she's got. And with all the Valkyries that we have, they all have some divine.
Shout out to Bravo. My man Bravo's in the building. What's cracking, my brother? What's cracking, brother? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, so with with that being said, you guys, that's the end of the battle for round 2, and so now it's 2-zip, you guys. So the next battle is it in my opinion, you guys, this particular fight for me, if we're talking about just battle sequence, you guys, I really did enjoy this particular fight. Again, because of the backstory, just how enriched, how they twisted some things, you guys. There were a few kind of honorable mentions that I wanted to, just kind of go over. A time-controlled piece.
Bam. That's Uncle Rudy's. That's smart.
There we go.
He's like, I ain't getting hit. You can
That's
swing
right.
all you want. I'm behind you.
He's using the mine right there. The thing that I enjoyed the most about this episode this sequence of the fight for round 2 is just how they added some actual history to each part of the segment. When you have
Raging Cajun, brother.
What's up, Raging? When you have the Valkyrie, Rangaleaf, and Adam fusing together, they just do the reenactment of Michelangelo's The Creation of Adam. When you have Stephen had mentioned that Adam's kids are cheering him on. You got Cain and Abel in the back. You got Eve that's also there in the crowd cheering. And you also, when Zeus comes in, you have that musical number. The music number and artist actually escapes me, you guys, but it is a definite classic. You have Hermes just on the violin, just kind of throwing it down as Zeus is gonna like enter theme music, like Bret Michaels just walking into the freaking Royal Rumble right there, So
I think you mean Shawn Michaels, brother.
Oh, that's right. What did I say?
You said Brett. Yeah, you got them put together, man.
Well, it's the long blonde hair, But yeah, you guys, that was my biggest takeaway for this particular part of the episode, and so you guys definitely want to tune in next Monday for this part 3 is actually gonna wrap up season 1 entirely. So you guys definitely want to come back to next Monday 5:30 to see what the outcome is for man, because right now it's not looking too good for us, and the next 2 combatants, especially for the gods, it's a heavy hitter, you guys. So you're definitely going to want to tune in. And again, if you guys have watched it, hit me up on IG, you guys. I would love to hear what your guys' thoughts are. Bret the Hitman Hart. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Let us know in the comments, what you guys' thoughts are of this anime again, and what are your guys' biggest takeaways? We'd love to hear from you guys in the chat, and definitely on our personal IGs, you guys. But with that being said, that pretty much wraps up and sums up part 2 of Record of Ragnarok.
Beautiful, dude. Beautiful synopsis, man. My brother, man, just kind of will get you hooked on an anime. You'll be like, I wasn't thinking about that. I mean, you guys, he just put me on some new one, dude, on Amazon Prime. And we'll have to go on that one, man. But that's going to take a little more detail, I think. But it's dope.
Yes. And I know that there are a lot of anime lovers out there too, you guys. So, excuse me, if there's an anime that really sticks out to you and you guys, want to chat about it, or something that I should be looking into that you guys want to hear about, definitely hit us up. I'd love, battle style animes are, definitely my flavor. But if there's something with a good storyline, I'm definitely willing to look into it and be a part of it. So please let us know. Once again, we appreciate all you guys in the chat, showing your guys' support for Team Nerd Herd, letting your FANime hat fly. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, man. Look at this. You got Elvis Goku in the house.
Elvis Goku, he's about to Kamehameha his way up in here.
That's right, baby. He came like instant transmission. I was like, oh,
that's right. That's right, you guys.
Driven. Much love, Jeff. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jeff. But with that being said, you guys, this wraps up again part 2 of Record of Ragnarok. Sailor Moon. HK Wifey, my daughter is kind of getting into that new Netflix series, Sailor Moon. So I'm actually excited that she's kind of getting into it. So something for the little girls to start them young for sure. With that being said,
go ahead and take them out, my brother. Take them out.
This is it. This concludes our show for today, you guys. Hope you guys have a great evening. And again, you guys, if you want to view it right, anime for life. Peace out.